Marcin and we're here for Adorama from Photokina in Köln 2016. I'm here with Carol from Panasonic,
yes.
And we're gonna talk a little bit about very exciting announcements you have guys this year.
We have.
So let's start with the GH5, right?
Yes, GH5.
6K, 60
so
frames?
6K photo.
Yes.
So for the stills photographer, 6K photo is a fantastic thing for us. For the stills photographer, it will allow us to extract stills from video at 60 frames per second, specifically for stills photography. So it will let us choose the shutter speed we like, the aperture and the ISO.
Yes. So
we can shoot at 5,000th of a second and then extract the frames out and get fabulous stills. So 6K photo at 30 frames a second, but 4K photo at 60 frames a second. So for the stills photographer, it's fantastic.
So really what it means, like you can really pull out the really nailed down moments from a video.
Absolute moment, and that can be everything from a really fast-paced sport, but down to as simple as a baby smiling at you.
But that's not everything that Panasonic brought to us this year, right?
No.
FZ2000, right?
FZ or FZ2000.
Yeah,
So,
which is a very special zoom,
bridge,
right?
Yes, a bridge camera, our flagship bridge camera with a fantastic zoom of 24 to 480 zoom, with completely new glass within that, arranged in a completely new way to give much sharper images both for stills and for video. It's really around the video photographer that will get fantastic things out of this camera, because it's essentially the workings of the processing of the GH4.
GH4, yes.
Within a bridge camera, using a 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor with neutral density filters built into the lens as well.
Okay.
Full touch screen, full 4K 30 frames a second shooting at 422 8-bit. So a fantastic powerhouse of a camera for people that don't want to carry interchangeable lens.
From the bigger guns, let's come to the tiny ones, which is the LX15. Which will be leading the market in quite a number of categories.
It's a beautiful little premium camera. The LX range has always been our premium range, and we've made some beautiful cameras. 1.4 lens, again beautifully designed. Touch screen, which is tiltable 180, so fantastic for selfies and all of that sort of
video,
thing.
like if
video,
you just
yeah, exactly. Little vent transmission, full 4K capability. Post focus, including the new focus stacking capability, which we've brought into some of our cameras, which is the ability to take.
I saw on one of the sensors. I was actually wondering how will.
Yes, that's a fantastic. We've had post focus for a while, which is the ability to take a photo and then touch the screen to choose your focus point after you've taken the photo.
And is this completely software based? As in, do you have a dedicated?
It's a piece of 4K photo.
Okay.
It's a use of 4K. They're taking up to 40 frames.
So it's just stacking on the fly.
And then it stacks it for you in camera.
So I guess for macro could be amazing.
For macro, for wildlife again, for catching that dragonfly that's just landed on a leaf.
Okay, so that's there was one more camera.
There's also
the 80,
the
right?
80, the G80, which I actually have here. Which is the one I've been carrying around. I've been carrying this around. I've been using this for the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I am seriously impressed with it, actually. And you know, it's
so highlights from your perspective as a photographer.
As a photographer, basically, it's got a completely new image. Well, it's not completely new. It builds on our existing in-body image stabilization.
Okay.
We have a Mark II version now.
Okay.
And that's really important because what it does is it's a redesigned shutter which eliminates shutter shock by up to 90%.
Wow.
So now that incorporated with in-body stabilization for video and for stills shooting, it means I can get down to a second and have frozen images, which is just for me as a
I need to test it afterwards.
We will have a little play.
Yeah, we will.
But it's
so you think it was 4, 5, 6?
It's
pushing a little bit. 3, 4 stops easily.
We're thinking it's not been fully tested yet, but we're hoping it's about 5 stops.
Okay.
Because it is seriously impressive.
Technology is really pushing the boundaries
really
now.
pushing the boundaries. It's again dust and splash sealed, but it's fully touch screen, fully articulated screen, full 4K capability. including the post focus, including the focus stacking.
Okay.
It's also got all kinds of new little tweaks to the facilities. So the ability to change your white balance, to stack your white balance and things like that.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah,
I'm really
lots
looking
of going
forward
on.
to actually seeing that.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice
working.
camera and sits beautifully between the G7,
Yeah.
so the base, and the GH. So it's aimed at the mid to a high level photographer who doesn't want to go as far as GH yet.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So as you can see, Panasonic really pushing the boundaries and some really fantastic developments. Some of these cameras are not released yet. They're
No.
coming kind of soon.
Yes.
Some of them are already available, so keep your eyes open.
So we'll see them soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.